So I called already, then I still tap that guy's leg.
Use your hand.
Yeah, I use my hand then tap the ankle. Hello.
Are you okay?
I spoke to the medic. Actually, he's like really dead cold already.
The medic never asked you to go near the face.
Do
Yeah,
see
yeah,
feel
yeah,
the here got briefing or
Near
not?
the chest. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk. Okay, today is the time of the year. We're going to talk about something very interesting. People always say that agent, right? We walk through, many, all walks of life, many stages of life. So
Yeah, stages of life also.
Yeah, stages of
yes.
life.
So this is the time of the year that, as requested, some of our friends say, hey, why don't we do this interesting topic? Okay, we're going to share with you. This is a real one. Not fabricated, not hearsay from other agents, but it's
Our personal experience.
personal experience. It's something that is an extraordinary event that we experienced throughout, the years of course of our work. I let you have the start
Jackie.
first.
Yeah, so actually we have two stories to share, but then I will go first. Actually, this happened quite some time ago. First few years of my agency work. On a Monday morning, I got this call, from the HR.
Why is it? 还记得 like so many years. One
Okay,
Monday.
why I remember is Monday, because actually the HR called me, right? It's because he couldn't reach his boss since Saturday afternoon until Monday. And Monday, right, the boss didn't go into the office.
You go party.
I thought so too. So actually this is a Japanese company. So I think usually they are quite rigid. And I don't think the boss will do something like that.
Yeah.
To me, actually, he's someone with a very senior position. So the HR called me and said that, hey, Jackie, we cannot find our boss. Can you help us?
XXX son.
Yeah, XXX son. Yes.
Yes.
I forgot the name. Okay.
Yeah.
So actually this is one of the East Coast condo. Immediately he asked me, then I checked with the landlord's agent. Does he have the spare key, or the landlord has any spare key or not? Because you want to go to his house to take a look. The agent doesn't have any spare key and the landlord is overseas. So at that point of time, really, there's cannot go into the house already. So the next thing that come to our mind is that why not we get a locksmith?
Break into the house.
Yes, exactly. Straight away I call the locksmith. I say, hey, uncle, 来 这里开门. So actually he can. At that time, just nice, he's free at that time.
But he
So
never
that-
asked. He never asked why you must open the door.
He did ask. So actually he also said like by right need to have some police
Yeah lor.
kind of thing to come in to break into the house. Because now we are considered like breaking in.
Yeah.
But I did share with him that actually the HR is here. So at the front door, right, the HR is there. The landlord's agent is there.
Oh.
I'm there. I'm the
okay,
tenant's
okay.
agent.
Yeah.
And the tenant.
And the
the
tenant.
Oh,
tenant.
no, not the tenant. Sorry, the HR. The staff.
Wow, scared. The tenant.
But I haven't told you what happened to the boss one, right?
Okay,
Okay. I mean, 4 of us we are there. And within, I think the uncle is damn good. Like within 5 minutes, boom, the lock is open. So this one, you see all the locksmith.
Oh, very good.
Uncle 叔叔
Uncle
也
is
练过
good.
的。
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really got 练过.
Want the contact? Ask Jackie. Okay.
Yeah, can PM me. Then actually, as we enter the house, then I realized actually the curtains are drawn. So
do
it's
you-
a bit
do
dark.
you- So do you smell anything?
No funky smell. Just that the whole room is quite dark. I remember the curtain is drawn.
Scary.
It's a 3-bedroom apartment. So I went through the living room to the master bedroom. I don't know why I go to the master
Living
bedroom
room
straight.
cannot find. Common
Nothing.
room cannot find.
Okay, I skipped the common room.
Your
Instinctively,
instinct- your
my
instinct-
instinct is at master bedroom. I don't know why.
He will stay in the master ma.
Maybe in toilet leh.
In the master bedroom, also the curtains are drawn. Then I saw the tenant. He's lying flat on the ground, face up, and I can see puddles of like water or liquid around him. I was like, oh my god. Then I straight away call 995. Okay, I didn't call 999, I called 995. So I called 995. Then actually the medic asked me, hey, why not you try to check with the person, is there any vital sign? So I also don't dare to really like touch him. Right? Then
You never ask the HR to do it.
no, okay, so at that point of time, I was the one calling. I was the one like,
Then the rest
I don't know, are they even in the room? Okay, I really can't remember because at that time, as if like I was only one there. I don't know. The all of them are really stand very back at the back of me. I don't know. So I called already. Then Then I still tap that guy's leg. It's like,
Use your hand.
yeah, I use my hand then tap the ankle. Hello.
Are you okay?
I spoke to the medic. Actually, he's like really dead cold already.
The medic never asked you to go near the face.
Do
Yeah,
CPR,
yeah, yeah,
the here got breathing or
Near
not.
the chest, then see
See got
whether got
breathing.
breathing. Do CPR.
So as a ex-lifeguard, actually I know, but no lah, it's gone already. It's really gone already. So okay, I can still remember, like his skin color is a bit like dark, like grayish, a bit dark color. Not the usual skin color that we have. Okay, I didn't really see his face also. I also avoid looking at that direction. But all I can remember is that really there's like water around him.
I think if I'm you, I will stay in the living room. Already, I think I cannot leh.
Okay, so I feel at that point of time, if I don't do that, no one,
Yeah, no one else
no
will.
yeah
one
lor,
will.
so I mean, we are the first to reach the scene,
Yes.
so someone has to do
Yes,
it.
yes.
Yeah,
So 你看 agent 好做吗？
yeah, agent 的
Yeah.
钱
跟警察一
不容易
样
做，
跟警察一样，警察要去见识。
钱难赚啊，钱难赚。
哦，
Fast forward, few days later, we went for his funeral. So this guy actually is quite young. We found that actually he's like maybe 30 plus, late
Wow.
30s or
High
early
flyer.
40s. Yeah, high flyer. He's quite a big size guy lah. His wife was there, his children was there also at the funeral. Yeah, so we also feel sad for him.
So in the end, what happened to the house now?
Exactly. So that is the learning thing now. Okay, so this is property related.
Still renting, so still on rental. You still go
so
the house now.
at that point of time, after this incident, the landlord didn't insist the tenant to go and find. That means it's a company lease, corporate lease. They didn't insist the company to find a replacement tenant.
Of course.
Okay lah. So the landlord also has a heart lah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The landlord let the tenant break the lease. So the lease was terminated. 2-3 months later, landlord wanted to sell.
Dun,
Yalah.
dun, dun.
Then I heard from the landlord's agent is that it was sold.
Oh.
That means the seller's agent personally. So I did ask the seller agent. So does the buyer know about this incident? So he didn't say yes or no, but through his expression, I know that actually the buyer doesn't know. Yeah.
So just to clarify, if let's say the buyer, right,
Yes.
didn't ask, right, because the seller agent is
Yes.
acting in the interest of the sellers, right? To be honest, he don't need to reveal to the buyers lah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So unless he knows and the buyer asks, then he will need to review. Yeah. So this is what we
Yeah.
call caveat emptor lah.
Yes.
So the principle is that the buyer is responsible for checking the quality and the suitability of the purchase lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because caveat emptor, just to explain further, is buyers beware. So the buyer's supposed to do all the checks himself.
Yes.
Everyone here, next time if you are buying a house, you should ask whether this kind of thing happened before. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a
So
caveat
at the
emptor.
end of this, we must hold on first.
Yes. There's another story. Yes, there's another story.
Yeah. So at the end of our 2 story, we will share with you what is a smart question to ask as a buyer when they buy a house.
That's right.
Alright. So Jackie has seen and touched the date, but ours is a little bit different. Ours is we do we see the unseen?
No. We never
huh?
see never
Yeah.
see anything, but is
Who see the unseen?
is our seller that told us all this lah.
Wow,
And
drama.
Yes, and that is part of the reason why he's trying to sell his house. Yeah.
So just backstory first, this seller actually came through our social media. They wish to actually change, upgrade their place. They actually asked us to just help them to sell lah. Huh?
Yes.
So
Like normal, any client lah, right?
Yes,
Normal,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Good family with 2 kids that just want to change, and then especially just MOP.
Yeah.
Everything seems okay. I think throughout the whole selling, all the way
Yes.
until OTP, everything okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, normal.
Also, the transaction was done just like that.
Yeah, it's normal.
Okay,
The only
okay.
thing is after the OTP, then we like dun dun dun, then we know
Yeah,
lah.
but in between there's some
Some
a bit of
hiccups
drama
lah.
lah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So throughout the selling, right, we do have like many other house that we did, a lot of viewers for this house, especially for a newly MOP lah.
Yep.
So there was like the whole block actually a lot of unit selling. Okay, so you will see that a lot of viewers come.
So just to add on, right? Actually, this house is a brand new BTO from HDB.
Brand new.
Yes.
Brand new.
Brand new.
They're the first owner.
Oh, first owner. Okay, after
Yes.
5 years MOP, then it's
Correct.
all right.
So
Yeah.
it's not a resale, old type. Huh?
Yeah.
New one
Yeah,
also
I know
got
what you're thinking.
extraordinary.
Yeah, he know
event.
what you're thinking. You think it's a Lao Wu, right? No, brand new, okay? Brand new. So what happened is, right, when we were selling, so many viewers come.
yes.
So what I find a bit weird for this house
Yeah, how
is
come cannot sell? Usually fresh
Yeah,
BTO
I tell
one, fresh MOP
you.
one can sell.
Yeah.
a lot of buyer came in, then 手指光 really just go inside. Then after that, I didn't manage to say much. Then do you like the house or whatever? Then they
So
go
they
up.
didn't even really comment. They just
Yeah,
go
they
in one
really-
round like that, then they go
one
out.
round,
Oh
then-
wow.
Wow, no offer was made also.
Then
Okay.
it was quite weird. It
That's
take longer
interesting.
than usual also. Then there are neighbors from below that have sold, on top sold. Then ours like, why so many people but yet no offer? So then we find it weird. Then throughout, right, our good seller say, hey, don't worry, it's okay. You just don't worry. Although it takes some time, it's okay. 我们要等那个有缘人
Wow.
有缘人
Usually that's very strange,
leh.
because usually the seller will be the one like
That
putting the
I want
pressure
no
on us,
offer.
right? Yeah, they will put the pressure on
Yeah.
us. Hey, how already? I need to find the next agent.
他讲 it's okay one, it's okay one. Just 做你该做的。
Wow, interesting,
Then
interesting.
yeah, we are just looking and then waiting for the 有缘人。
Yeah.
So we thought that he's nice. So we just continue to do what we
Alright.
have done.
Okay.
So finally, like
One buyer came
yes.
and he super loved the house.
Okay.
And he offered. So
But he offered the first round.
Yes. I mean, the price was low lah. So
Okay,
that's why
okay.
the seller rejected it.
That's
and
usual.
Usual.
That's
Yeah,
common.
yeah.
Yeah, common.
So
We nego a bit, but it didn't
we
go out.
insisted
also.
on the price that the seller want.
Yes.
Cut story short, he walked away from the deal.
Okay.
The buyer walked away. But strangely, 1 month later, this buyer came back leh.
噔噔噔，我的
He
有
came
缘
back
人
and
回来
offer
了。
again
What?
and it's the price
Yeah.
that the seller want eh.
Wow.
Then he tell me, I still remember I was in the mall in the toilet lah. Then he called me, then I okay. Then he say,
What did he say?
Joy, 你要帮我这一次，我老婆跟我讲，不要买这间屋子，我一定要买因为我很喜欢这间屋子，我一定要买，你一定要帮我。然后讲我要帮你，把你价钱你要帮我啦。所以in the end, Caleb say he really gave the
Yes.
price that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that means he's really sucked into the house.
Yeah, but then
他真的喜欢。
this time we can't find the seller.
Wow.
Then 我很开心 I come on, but like, I found the 有缘人 come on. Then
Yeah.
look, we can really sell the place already.
Yeah.
Then we can't find them.
3 days 嘞，找不到。
You mean the seller is uncontactable for 3 days?
Yes.
Wow. Call.
So finally he
cannot.
he got into contact with us and
Yeah.
he says that he's actually in the hospital lah.
He left his handphone
Yeah.
at home.
Okay.
Correct.
In the end, we sold the place. Okay, so we sold the place. We signed OTP. We give to the buyer 1000块也拿了哦。After that, my seller tell me, Joy, 你知道为什么这个屋子 take so long 吗？他说
Wow.
I say I don't know.
So
Because 我们 must find the 有缘人。I say what 有缘人？He say because
wait. Is that the 7 month during that time? When
No,
you're
no,
selling?
no.
right?
Then he say
So this means what The 7 months not all come out. Not all go back. Not all go back after it ends.
okay.
Some got early pass, then can
got
come out
early
sooner.
pass.
Visa. Okay, so anyway, then I don't understand, because I don't understand what 有缘人.
Yep.
They say, because the 有缘人must be the uncle like. I say what uncle?
Yes.
What uncle?
Like? That was like
There's uncle man in the house.
No, okay. The house right is the owner, husband and wife, and then 2 kids, primary school kids. Then later on is the relative that came. And no uncle. And then
Then where did the uncle come from?
so that's why I also what uncle.
No
What?
TA was signed. HDB cannot sell its tenancy.
So he
Yeah,
shared with
yeah,
us, right? He say that actually the uncle stay in a common room. 我 like哈，我来这么多次为个 common room 个 uncle. Then he say, the uncle right is in a common room. His boy used to sleep in that room.
Okay.
Then many things happen. He fall sick many times. Then make weird sound, animal sound.
Weird sound at night.
Yeah, he go to school also behavior a bit
bit different,
different. Then hide under the table, make weird sound. So then they started to get the advice. They did something to the house like.
So they got someone to to cleanse the house.
Yeah,
that kind of thing lah.
yeah.
Ah, okay.
So they get an overseas one, they also get the local one. So it seems
twice
like
Yes.
twice.
So it didn't happen, as in
It still stayed
uncle
under lah.
didn't go away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then
Not powerful enough.
So
Okay.
so then he says that consistently the two
Yeah,
medium, right? Yeah, says that there's uncle in the house.
Yes.
Also, the medium can see also.
I don't
Oh, I
know.
don't
So
know.
that means the medium
I
also
don't
quite
know.
legit.
I don't know.
Not bad. The medium also not bad.
Then he says that the uncle says that they don't like them staying there. And then he told me that's the reason he want to sell lah.
But how come there's uncle? This is a new BTO, freshly
Yeah, that is
MOP,
very
right?
weird.
Yes. We also don't know.
So maybe the uncle last time owned the kampong land, then HDB took over the land, then built HDB.
Okay,
We
you,
don't know.
you want to know, you ask the uncle, tell you tonight lah.
Tonight, you sleep early.
I don't need to know.
Hey, no.
I don't need to know. Okay, I don't need to know.
Thank you,
yeah,
thank you.
So
Thanks but
that-
no thanks. Yeah.
It says that the uncle like the new buyer.
The new buyer. Ah.
So that's why it's so insistent on buying it.
So they are one happy family together now.
I don't know happy or not. I don't know. Like, if he see this, I don't know whether he will be happy or not. At that point
We
of
never
time,
tell them what
right?
happened. No, I haven't
What?
tell them. The son fall sick.
Oh, yeah.
Then after that vacant, right? The room
Yeah.
nobody sleep, right? Then we
Yeah.
actually sell that house during lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
We got
during
the
lockdown,
listing. Then
yes.
after that, it was Singapore lockdown. So lockdown, right? What happened is their family came and visit
Okay.
Singapore.
Overseas relative
Yes,
come and visit this family.
them.
Okay.
And then lockdown, they cannot go back to their country.
Okay.
So hotel was expensive. The relative, right, stay in the common room. Yeah, then stay in the common room. Then that relative, the guy, suddenly behavior different. Then got into a fight with my seller wife, which
His
is the
sister. Is his sister?
Yeah, that's
sister.
why my seller was in the hospital for 3 days because they fight and then end up in the
Wow.
hospital.
Damn drama. This.
Yeah.
It's good that they know everything, they move
Okay
on.
lah.
I mean, have a
Sure.
piece of heart.
So actually in this case, I mean, to be fair, Joy and Caleb, they didn't know about this incident while they are marketing the place.
Yeah.
So only when the thing is sold, the house is sold, then the seller tell them. So actually in this case also, I think it falls back to the caveat emptor and also the code of conduct.
Just to briefly touch on our code of conduct, right? So actually, for us as salesperson, we will share whatever that we know, provided the owner tell us, because we won't know
True.
what happened in the
Yeah,
flat
yeah,
right?
yeah,
True.
yeah.
Or in the house that they stay in. Right?
And
Yeah.
also to be very fair, I mean, the seller agent won't go and ask the seller, hey, 你家有闹鬼吗? No one will ask this kind of question as an
Yeah,
agent, right?
correct,
So
correct.
obviously this kind of thing we ask is only based on like structural,
Correct.
the normal
Yeah.
stuff, the usual
Normal
stuff.
stuff, yes,
Yeah.
correct. Unless, buyer asks us,
Yes.
we can go and ask the seller lah.
Yes. So like let's say if really the buyer asks, then let's say we don't know, we are unsure of the information, then we'll ask the seller.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so come to the most important portion.
It's not meant to scare you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really a real experience that we have.
Yeah.
This is not just the experience that we have also. We have other experience also. So the main thing is when you are buying a house, especially, now you're listening, you're in the midst of transition, buying a house. So what is the smart question to ask as a buyer? So maybe these are the few one, you can ask like the usual one, buyer will ask, 有没有漏水啦? Got
Water
leakage
leakage,
or not?
yeah.
Yeah. So these are one of the questions that you can ask. Then anybody pass on in a house?
So I think usually for resale houses, especially a bit older kind resale houses, I think yes, a good question to ask is like anyone pass on the house. Because actually, I mean, as we deal with other cases, there's estate sale also. Actually, it's quite common.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Estate sale is very common.
We did before for elderly that
Yes.
pass on
Exactly.
in a house
Yeah.
also.
So like let's say now, I mean like the second part to add on is that where did they pass on? Whether is it in the house
I
or
don't
whether
know leh. If
whether
you
is
know
it in the
somebody pass
hospital,
on,
that kind of
then-
thing. So I feel as a
Yeah.
buyer, if you want to avoid all these extraordinary
Yeah,
events,
you don't feel
should-
comfortable,
You should
then you
ask all these
ask.
smart questions.
But some buyer,
yeah.
I know they choose not to ask because they say 不懂, then
Yeah, also can.
Alright.
Also
Yeah lah,
can.
depends on
yeah,
whether
no
you
right,
want
no
to-
wrong.
yeah.
Depends on whichever way you're happy with.
Yeah, natural death, I think it's okay lah.
Yeah,
I mean,
natural
old
death,
age
I
and
strongly
things like that.
agree also.
we also encourage you to ask, reason why the owner want to
Yes,
sell.
that's also very important. This is a very important question to ask as well.
Then if you really really want to know, then you ask any extraordinary event because not my dad's story. Nobody passed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can ask.
No, the
and-
uncle confirm pass on, but not during
not
the
in the
HDB time.
yeah.
Not after the video.
And that one we won't know lah.
That
I
one
mean,
we won't know
honestly, this story also tells us that brand new doesn't mean don't have lah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also true.
Yeah, so ask whether there's any unseen personnel in the house.
So also to add on, because actually sometimes not just the unseen, maybe also
there's-
along that kind of thing.
yes,
It may
yes,
happen
yes.
also. This is, I think, is a very important question to ask.
The first house that we stayed, our ex-neighbor, one of the neighbor,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
we
really?
didn't, we were very
Oh.
young back then, then we didn't
The
really
relationship
check.
with
Oh.
the
Yeah,
neighbor
so we
wasn't
actually
very good.
encounter a few times that really the legal along came to my
debt
house.
collector,
Legalized.
The
The
license
license
collector.
one. Come to our house, knock on the door, then know this fella whether he's at
Yeah.
home or whatever. Few times. So I think this is really a very good question to ask.
Yes.
And back then when we were in our early 20s, we didn't know. So it's a good practice. You
I
go.
see.
I mean, don't every house also ask lah. If the
Those
house
that
you
you're
don't like,
keen on,
if
house you
really-
like, you want to pursue further,
Yes,
then you ask all these smart questions.
Yeah.
Ask
correct.
smart question.
Yeah.
If you really want to know more, we are always very happy to help you. And we hope that you like today's story and you'll gain some knowledge. Okay, buy house also need to ask, not just ask.
Yes.
Seller want how much and
有
then
没有
you go
漏
the
水
price.
We need
Alright.
to do a step further.
All right, and this is Joy,
Caleb from Property Mom.
And Jackie from Avenue 88.
and we will
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.